Hey, Shalom. All praise, honor, glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the Apostle Nel's great millstone. Peace and blessings to you brothers pushing this truth throughout the four winds and sincerity. All right, man, I'm gonna try to make this lesson fairly quick, but you know how the spirit moves. So I hope it's edifying to the elect. I'm gonna just dive right in. All right, you can see it's entitled places we should never spiritually live. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest, man. The mind, man. Just everything that has to do with the mind can really be really good, or it could be really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have people in today's society all over the place. That's their mind, okay? That's their mind. So nothing is consistent, nothing is stable, because that's the type of world we live in. Whether it be from medications, you know, just everything, man. The foods we eat, everything with your mind is just like, it just puts you in a state or a trance of just being. People could get chaotic, you know. It's just people can walk around just bugged out, because that's the world we live in, man. It's just everything that has to do with your intake of food, the water you drink, situations you're put in, and it's just always constant on the go. You know, it's like your mind gets no peace, your mind gets no rest, it gets no ease, okay? It's always something to, you think about it, it's always something to worry about, okay? It's always something. No one just has that ease in every situation, okay? This isn't the kingdom, all right? So I just wanted to open with that, you know what I'm saying? Just to like give like a little precursor, you know? But these are things through the spirit, man, where our mind should never live. Number one is depression, okay? Now I'm gonna go through the definition. It says a state of feeling sad, a serious medical condition in which a person feels very sad, hopeless, and unimportant, and often is unable to live in a normal way, okay? So this is depression. This is one of those things to where your mind it beats on you. Okay? It beats on you and it affects everything. And a lot of people spiritually can live in this place. They may not show it, but you can spiritually live in depression. All right? Just more on the definition. It says an act of depressing or a state of being depressed, such as a pressing down, lowering, depression of the table key. So it's basically you're putting yourself very low. Now this one here is good. It says a state of feeling sad, dejection, anger, anxiety, and depression. A mood disorder marked especially by sadness, inactivity, difficulty, and thinking, and concentration. So you're actually putting yourself deeper in depression, because what are you doing? You're not busy. You're doing nothing. You're laying down, and because you're so sad that you're laying down and you're allowing yourself to think on the problem even more than you really should be thinking about it, because now you've detached yourself from doing things to basically pull some of that pressure off of your mind, okay? It says thinking and concentration, a significant increase or decrease in appetite, okay? And time spent sleeping, feeling of dejection, and hopelessness, and sometimes suicidal tendencies, bouts of depression, suffering from clinical depression. Okay? A reduction in activity, amount, quality, or force, a depression in trade, biology, a lowering of physical or mental vitality or functional activity. So, depression puts you in the mind frame of, I'm down, I'm going to stay here, I'm just, I'm down. So while I'm down, I'm not going to do nothing. I'm going to detach myself from everybody. I don't want to be around nobody. And that really gives spirits, now they done broke you off. Now they can really whoop your ass. Now they really going to play on your mind. Okay? That's their goal. That's their job. And this is the spiritual man. To hell with everybody else. But you see it in everybody else also. Okay? So, you feel hopeless. And these things can creep in on men of the Lord. Okay? Because now, but before I go there, we know better. Okay? We know better. We know better. Okay? This is where faith steps in. Okay? So, but people can actually lose themselves spiritually in this realm, because some people will allow depression by now knowing, I know I'm a slave. I know these crackers or these Edomites have rule over me. Now you know what's going on. Now, when you go out to get a job or do things in which you should naturally have faith, because you actually know, just like you know the left hand side, you also truly know the right hand side now. Okay? But we cannot allow ourselves to be in the mind frame of thinking carnally, because now you see everything that's going on. You can touch, feel. Okay? So those emotions, by you knowing you're a slave and you know who your oppressor is, you see that. And now when you go in to 5 job interviews, all you can say is, damn, my oppressor ruling over me. And you didn't get the job, so you blame it on that. And then that can put you into a state of giving up. Because now you have bills don't stop. Your lady might be telling you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You may have kids. You know what I'm saying? You want to do for your kids. All these things wear and tear on you. Okay? Let me move on. This is Deuteronomy 31:8. And the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, He it is that doth go before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed. You know why we can read this scripture and have faith in it? Simply because, just like we know that, see, the world believes that Satan does what he wants to do freely. We know that he's under rule of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and he can only move how Yahweh Bashem Yahushai allows him. So by us knowing that, he's not going to put on us more than we can bear, because we know that the Lord is controlling these situations. Okay? So damned about how it looks carnally, and sometimes it may get hard to just say that and really live that way, but that's what faith is. That's exactly what faith is. All right? We can't be hypocritical on faith. All right? Number 2, doubt. To be uncertain about something, to believe that something may not be true or is unlikely. To have no confidence in something or someone. I thought we believed in the Lord. I thought we believed in Yahweh Shem Shai with everything. So why are we allowing doubt to creep in? You know what I'm saying? Doubt's going to creep in. But you shouldn't allow it to live there. You shouldn't catch yourself constantly being beat down with doubt and depression. Okay? These things should not beat us over the head on a constant basis. We have the tools and the instruments to fight against these things. Okay? Rest of the definition. It says fear, doubt, I have seen, beguiled. It says to call into question the truth of. So now you're doubting what you know stands to be true. And this is another thing that goes into depression. You're depressed. Now this doubt demon can jump on you. Oh man, you ain't a man of the Lord. You're not a man of Yahweh Shem Shai. You a leader? Nigga, everybody told you your life you wasn't ever gonna be shit. Oh man, come on, man. You crazy. Come on, you what? Man, you in a cult. You cannot allow these things to set in your mind, because it's just like a cancer. If you allow it to stay, it's going to grow. Once you start having doubt, that brings forth more demons. Because let's face it, Satan gonna be on your ass till we get up out of here. That's a fact. He knows what we have. Okay? He gonna be on our ass till we get out of here. Win, lose, or draw, he gonna be on our ass. Okay? But it says to lack confidence in. Okay? It says, hold on, I'm gonna go back to 2. To call into question the truth of, to be uncertain or in doubt about. He doubts everyone's word. Okay? To lack confidence in, distrust. You see that? To doubt. That's another one. But men of the Lord, mine should not live in this place. You may get times where you doubt. You may get times where we may get times where we doubt. We may get times where we're depressed. But we can't live in these places. And once again, here's a scripture on it. Matthew 11:6. And blessed is he whosoever shall not offend in me. Now watch what this word means. It says, let me go to B. To cause a person to begin to distrust and desert one whom he ought to trust and obey. Now, the problem of that cancer that was growing in your mind, you know what you're doing now? You're spreading it to brothers. Okay? It says to cause a person to begin to distrust. So by you feeling a certain way, now that demon on you, and he can freely operate and use you now. Now you're talking to this other brother over here, and you're planting a seed of doubt and depression in his mind. You don't know what he's going through. Okay? So by you planting that seed in his mind, voila. Now the body is aching. And we can't allow that to go on continuously. Okay? You got to check it at the door, because things are going to come and you will doubt. You will have doubts. You will have fear. You will have times that you're depressed. Look at this fucking world we live in, man. We never tasted real water before. We never ate real food before. It's small things like that, you know? Another one, low self-esteem. Looked up self-esteem. A feeling of having respect for yourself and your abilities. Now, if it's low self-esteem, it's vice versa of this. Okay? It's vice versa of this. You have no feeling or no respect for yourself or your abilities. That's low self-esteem. Okay? A confidence and satisfaction in oneself. So you have no confidence and no satisfaction in yourself, in ourselves. Okay? Low self-esteem. But you know where this stems from? Before we came into this truth and this knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, what happens? You're living in a world where you're looked upon as you ain't shit. And you see this in Jake's household the majority of the time. Where you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers went to school and everybody got Jordans when they came out. Some people couldn't live like that. And those things, because society pushes this thing on people to where you ain't shit if you don't have Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Hermes, and you know, Fendi, Prada, all that. You're nothing if you don't have those things. So that right there puts you in a state of lowly. Now your self-esteem drops. On top of, it's no dad in the home. Okay? It's no dad in the home. Moms treat you like shit. And all these negative connotations tied to you and your name begin to beat you down. Therefore, your self-esteem drops. You hear you ain't shit so much, you start believing it. You know what I'm saying? But this is 1 Samuel 30:6. Look at David. And David was greatly distressed, for the people spake of stoning him. Okay? Because the soul of all the people was grieved, every man for his sons and for his daughters. And David encouraged himself in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Sometimes, hey bro, you gotta look yourself in the mirror. Chin up, chest out. Man the fuck up. Okay? Man the fuck up. Sometimes you just have to peel yourself up off the ground and say, man, I'm finishing this race. Fuck Satan, fuck everything, fuck everybody trying to pull me down. I'm winning this race, bruh. You got to be in it to win it. Okay? Nobody enters a fucking race and say, I'm gonna be complacent if I finish third. Hell nah. You want that mastery. You know? You want the pinnacle. You want to be the top. I'm pretty sure no brother is walking this walk not to be one of the elect. I just want to get by. We know that's up to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, but if we could have it our way, we would be elect. You know? But we know it's not up to us. But hey, it says put on as the elect, so do the works. We need that unfeigned faith, man. You know? Because that's what it really boils down to. Now we got self-esteem. Okay? Now we seen David through, this is death looking him in the face. And it says he was encouraged through Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right? Fear is another one. Definition: to be afraid of something or someone. Life has taught us that you ain't gonna do that. You can't do that. You can't succeed. Success not in your alley. That's for somebody else. That's not for you. You know? That's not for you. I can't get on with that, man. That's not for you, bro. You're not built like that. Just when you're trying to do something successful. You know what I'm saying? You may be trying to do something successful and all you have is doubt and fear. Why? because you're putting yourself in a situation around people that's afraid of success. Living in the E quadrant. That's a book I read from the Elder Ariala. You know what I'm saying? But you have to put yourself in a situation to you're confident and you want to win. You have to brush shoulders with brothers that has a mind frame of winning. You put yourself in a situation where you're with people that's constantly satisfied with the status quo, then that's where you're going to be. You leave yourself no room for growth. All right? So you become afraid to expect or worry about something bad or unpleasant. Well, if I invest this money in this and I lose it, there you go. So you don't take a chance. Okay? To be afraid and worried. More on the definition. It says frightened. To feel fear in oneself. To have a reverential awe of fear God. Okay? Reverential. Okay? It says to be afraid of, expect with alarm, fear the worst. Okay, so this is what you do. It's constant fear. So you don't allow yourself no room for success. Because what are you doing? Fearing everything. Okay? This is 2 Timothy 1:7. For the Most High hath not given us the spirit of fear. So once you're awakened to this truth, you're not going to live in the realm of fear. At least you're not supposed to. But of power and of love and of a sound mind. Okay? Notice that all these things that I brought out, what are they? Moods. What do we know about moods? We control our moods. You allow yourself to get depressed. You allow yourself to have doubt. You allow yourself to have low self-esteem. You allow yourself to fear. Notice, you're in control of all these things. Now you're in control of all these things, but you have Yahweh Bashem Yahushua fighting that fight for you. Okay? These are all moods that can be controlled by us through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Check this out. Definition: a conscious state of mind or predominant emotion. So you basically, before you get somewhere, it's already like made up that you're going to feel this way. Okay? Predominant. That's before. It's going to dominate before. It's like before the situation is over, you know how you're going to feel. Okay? Because you may have been through this before. It says, he has been in a good mood all week. Okay? It says, a fit of anger, a prevailing attitude, the kind of mood that fostered the Salem witch trials. Let me see if I can get part of a definition. It says a receptive state of mind. So your mind allows you, you can put yourself in a certain mood, but it starts with your mind. Okay? Predisposing of action, was not in the giving mood at the time. So everything you do has feelings and moods tied to it. But you control your mood. Okay? It's moods in everything, bruh. And a lot of these things can basically have inputs and negative outputs on life. Maybe you're trying to lose weight. You'll get in the mood to, man, I've tried. I didn't lose nothing this week. And you get depressed. No. Bro, you got to keep striving. Do everything as if you're doing it until you're How About Shem Shah. You know what I'm saying? This is the mind frame we should have. This is Romans 12:2. And be not conformed. And this is how we're supposed to have our mind. Okay? And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay? Renewal. The renewing of your mind. It's the renewal. Renovation. It has to start over. I used to get depressed easy. I used to have doubt a lot. Well, if my mind's renewed and it's steadfast on Yahweh Shem Shah, guess what? I'm not going to allow myself to be that way. Because I've seen the reactions, not the reaction, but I've seen the results of me being that way. Okay? Proverbs 4:23. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. That word diligent, man. That word diligence. This is how we're supposed to keep our minds. A place of confinement, prison. Our minds are supposed to be guarded. Okay? Those kind of things shouldn't be able to penetrate, because if you think about prison, that means you're in a cell. It's 4 walls in that cell. Nothing should be allowed to get in there and live and lock itself in that cell with you. All right? Nothing. Because it's being guarded by Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay? It's being guided now. It's being, guarded. Okay? It says guard, post, watch, observance, jail, prison. So now you have to be in the mind frame of, I can't allow myself to get there or lock my mind up and have all these negative things come in and live in this place with my mind. You know what I'm saying? I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shah. Double honor to the apostle, that was a great millstone. Peace and blessing to Yahweh, and pushing his truth throughout the 4 winds. Shalom.